The big races keep coming, and now it's time for the women's race, where 4 girls run together passing a stick. Ghana comes out first with their runners, a Gapong and a Q. Here's Jamaica with Galen Evans, Natasha Morrison, Satchley Forbes, and Janelle Smith doing a nice little dance. I like it. Next comes Germany. What are they gonna do? They're the champions who won the last big race in the Bahamas. The Brazilian girls come out too, but here's the USA team coming out fast. When we're all ready, we'll move to the right and spin around to show you our best runners. It's USA. They look excited with runners Briscoe, Henderson, Bryant, and Hobbs. The girls from Denmark are all smiles yesterday, and they're still smiling today with Glenna, Franzen, Gravesgarden, and Kramer. They made history yesterday by running the fastest time in 19 years. Here come the Australian girls, and the train is starting to roll. Sally Pearson says she had a feeling they were going to run really well last night. She did an amazing job passing the stick on her first part. These handovers have gotten better and better. The Italian girls are always ready for a good laugh, and they're pumped up for this race. I think you could say that about Herrera, Pupa, Bongiorni, and Anna Bongiorni is the daughter of Giovanni Bongiorni, who was a really good runner back in his day. In 1984, he came in 4th place at the Olympics in this same race with Pietro Monet on his team. So Giovanni Bongiorni's daughter Anna just came out with that fun introduction. I really liked how the Italian team introduced themselves. That was good. We'll see. Philip O'Toole too. Of course, you mentioned how fast some of these runners are. And one Italian guy just became the first from Italy to run faster than 10 seconds. Saw Riley on the screen before she runs for Australia, and she's really young. She actually got to race against Usain Bolt, the fastest man ever in Australia, back in 2017. How cool is that? Well, she was only 17 years old, so what an amazing experience. She was just a regular schoolgirl, and there she was racing against Usain Bolt. I don't think she ever thought that would happen in her life. We can see Sally Pearson, who won a gold medal at the Olympics for Australia in hurdles. She got her team off to such a great start in the earlier race, didn't she? She looks really good. You know, she missed most of 2018 because her heel was hurt and she had tight leg muscles. She's always had some back problems too, but I tell you, when she's on the track, you know she's ready to go. She's had a couple races this year in Australia, and she looked like she was running perfectly. Last night when she started the race for Australia, the German ladies want to win again after that amazing race where they won in 2017, Luke. And Kemper didn't run in that race, so she really wants to experience what the others felt at the last big relay meet. She ran the last part to bring the Germans to victory in Nassau. Luke and Kemper is the fastest German woman in almost 30 years. From the outside lane, it's the girls from Ghana with Wusu and Agabang starting the race. Galen Evans, who won a bronze medal at another big competition, will start for Jamaica. After them are the German champions with Kwai, then Vado from Brazil. Then the United States with Makaya Briscoe. Denmark is so happy they made it to this final race. Sally Pearson is ready for Australia, and there's Italy with Brew getting ready to. So here we go. The noisy, excited crowd suddenly gets completely quiet as the athletes from Italy, Australia, Denmark, the United States, Brazil, Germany, Jamaica, and Ghana get ready in their starting blocks. Total silence again, and it's a good start. Sally Pearson ran on the outside for Australia in the earlier race, but she's way on the inside for this one. We've been watching the United States on that first handoff from Briscoe to Henderson. It looks pretty smooth. Down the back part of the track, the United States is doing well. Denmark is trying to keep up and Ghana is on the outside. Look out for the Jamaica girl. Ashley Forbes now has the stick and there are screams and shouts as they battle around the curve. The United States with Desiree Bryant is coming around the turn. The German champions are putting their hopes in the hands of Hassa. In the final stretch, it's hustle for Germany. And right next to them, the Jamaica girls are right there too. But if the Americans are going to win, can Elia Hobbs hold off Jamaica? It's going to be a USA win over Jamaica as Germany comes in third. It was really close as they got to the finish line, but Elia Hobbs and the Americans who were watching are celebrating another US victory at the World Relays in 43.27 seconds. Cheers inside and outside for a US victory by just a tiny bit over Jamaica, just 0.02 of a second. The Germans, who won 2 years ago, have to be happy with third place here in Japan. Well, it was much closer than I thought it was going to be. The Jamaica team really ran a lot better than they did in their earlier race. The US had a couple problems on that second baton pass. There was just a little bit of hesitation, which isn't what you want. You want to have that smooth stick handoff. But Elia Hobbs, who started running when she was chased by a mean dog and a family friend, saw how fast she was running away from it and said, join the track team, held them off. The Germans weren't quite as good as they were in 2017, but still finished in the top 3. Jamaica put a lot of pressure on at the end with Janelle Smith, but there was just too much ground to make up. Elia Hobbs held them off, but Jamaica got second place. The American flags are ready to be waved once more here in the stadium. Congratulations from Burkhardt, who was one of the German team members from 2017. The Americans are back on top of the relay race, and this is how they did it. Yeah, Briscoe had an amazing start. She was very, very fast out of those starting blocks. She's explosive and powerful. They were just a little bit close in that first baton pass. Running down the back straight, you can see Henderson opening up her stride nicely. This is the handoff where they had a little bit of hesitation. You can just see where Bryant had a bit of doubt and thought that Henderson wasn't going to get to her. You just don't want to have any slowing down because you want to make sure it's smooth through those baton passes. This was just another safe handoff with Hobbs. But Din Smith on the outside there for Jamaica run a beautiful last part for Jamaica. I almost thought she was going to catch Hobbs, but she just ran out of track in those last few meters. You can see that worried look on all their faces. They're trying to run as fast as they can carrying that baton. And they're carrying the hopes of their whole team. Hobbs knew that she had won and celebrates the right way. Yes! The smile and the arms were wide as she got to the finish line. In the end, it was pretty close, and this was how the men's relay team reacted while watching. Come on! Come on! Yep, one more step, and there you go. Who said track and field was just for one person at a time? Tony. Yep, bye-bye. On that final straight, bye-bye. But hello to another World Relays victory. The United States wins the women's relay race in 43.27 seconds. The Germans got knocked back to third place this time, but got another awesome performance from runners like Luke and Kemper. They're showing that they're always up there with the best relay teams in the world. The final results of the women's relay race: the United States barely beat Jamaica, who came in second, and Germany, the winners from the World Relays in 2017, finished third this time.